I'm Paige, and I got next.
Next up, and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break the sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
And we are back, SLT Nation. Welcome to another phenomenal episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform for the people, by the people. Kevin and I have made it our life missions to tell you guys stories across the globe of phenomenal athletes, social content creators, influencers, anybody and everybody who's doing amazing things and accomplishing big dreams. And today we travel to Toledo, Ohio by way of Buffalo-ish, and we got volleyball Division I athlete and just a gorgeous model, Paige Beck, in the building. Paige, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh man, we are so excited that you came on the platform. I know Kevin didn't sleep last night. He texted me at about 3 o'clock telling me about how excited he was about this show. But I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisianimal, Mr. Yeet himself. I am rocking alongside of my colleague, co-host, partner in crime, the head coach, KT. Kev, you didn't get much rest last night. How you feeling right now?
Well, if Paige doesn't know this, we are the male versions of Misty May-Treanor and Kerry Walsh of the podcast world. So I'm ready, man.
We have been known to ball from a time or two here, Paige. So we've been fortunate enough to have some great volleyball guests, and we gonna keep the train running with you. But before we get to our guest, Kevin and I have to pay the bills. We have been doing this for, I don't know, Kev, about a year now? And we are growing, but we can't stop the journey at this stage. We need your help, and it won't cost you a penny. We need digital currency, right? What we need is clicks, likes, shares, and we need subscriptions. So on the count of 3, Buffalo Bulls, stand up, show us some love, and we gonna smash that subscribe button. Are you ready, Paige?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! University of Buffalo, we appreciate the love all the way down to Toledo. I heard the chili in Toledo is off the chain, so I can't wait to try that one day. Is that the truth, Paige? Is that the truth?
They do have good chili. They have a Tony Pacco's, and that's like where it originates.
Ooh, we're going to talk about some Tony Pacco's. All right, Paige. Now that we've got all your friends and family members. They all showing us some love. They subscribe to SLT Nation, but we got to get you across the burning sands. All right. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation. Let's go, Kevin.
Okay, Paige, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, so hip hop wise, Lil Baby, never misses. Moneybagg Yo, Lil Durk, Tiana Taylor, her, and yeah, those are top 5. I would say top 5 right now.
You know what's funny about the Taylor that you mentioned? I was on my way to work and a song came on with her and Kalani. And then the video came on. B. Jones, check that video out.
First off, I will check that video, but what you be riding to, man? I can't imagine you riding to work all the way an hour and a half listening to R&B, bro. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, what happens is I hit shuffle on the Apple.
Paige, you believe that? Do you believe that story, Paige? Or is Kevin just
what time of the day is it?
He's sitting up there listening to Tiana Taylor and her.
I'm driving in the morning and then around.
Okay, then it's believable.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, yeah. We'll give you the pass today.
B. Jones, this is not your show. This is her show, so leave me alone. All right, Paige, give us your favorite sports teams.
NFL. The NFL stuff, because I live in Buffalo. Bills Mafia is crazy. So I've been to a couple of their games. The Bills are really interesting, but my family, I grew up a Browns fan. Yeah. But hey, there's hope. There's hope. NBA, not a certain team, but LeBron James all the way. Big LeBron James fan. Yep. And MLB, Boston Red Sox.
You know, LeBron James is a popular pick. Everyone says that. Hey, I don't.
I'm from
say
Ohio.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Show love to LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Ohio. I named my dog after him. It's just, I had to.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Now, Kev, I want to make one more association because I have to. Paige, I'm from Louisiana, so you know I got to represent my boys from the boot. And LSU is the school that I represent. But I see you wearing that, rocking that 13 jersey, and the Cleveland Browns have a number 13 as well in the way of 𝐥𝐤𝐬 Beckham Jr. Are you an Odell fan? Is that why you chose number 13?
Yeah. That's not why I chose 13. Actually, the way that our jerseys work is by size, and there's only 3 sizes in my size. So I was like, all right, we're going with 13. 13 was never like a number that I even thought about. My number growing up was 18, and like in high school, I was number 1. So 13 was a whole new chapter for me.
Okay, we're going to start calling her Friday the 13th.
Yeah, but you will find any way to get LSU into any show. It's sickening, actually. All right, Paige, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm gonna say Deadpool.
Ooh, first Deadpool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I honestly, growing up, I was never like a big superhero Marvel movie type person. As I got older, when Deadpool came out, I watched it and it was hilarious. Like I'm going with Deadpool because it's the one I know. Otherwise, I would say like the Hulk because he's strong and yeah, I embody him.
All right. Is his name Wade Wilson? I think Wade Wilson.
It is.
Yeah. All right. Wade, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I thought about this for a while. There is a song that I play before every single game. It'll always get me hype. It's Drip or Drown by Gunna. Yep. I don't know why. I have to listen to it.
Hey, do you? If that gets you going, that's all on you. And B. Jones, with that said, Miss Beck is in the SLT family.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Paige Beck, the 5'4" senior captain out of Toledo, Ohio, representing the University of Buffalo. I mean, she's a bad girl, all Ohio. And then just go to her IG page, as you can see down there at @PaigeBeck_. She's just a phenomenal athlete, good leader, and like I said, fellas, she's very easy on the eyes, like the video that Kevin was alluding to earlier. So, Paige, now, you mentioned coming up a LeBron fan, Toledo stand up. Tell us a little bit about what it was like growing up out there in Ohio.
So Toledo is the 4th biggest city. I actually moved around a little bit as a kid. I was born in West Virginia, so moved from West Virginia to Toledo. We were not always in a great area. Moved out closer to the suburbs so I could go to a better school. And I went to a volleyball club about 30 minutes from my hometown that got me to Buffalo. So me and my mom were like this. We're tight. That's always been my rock. It's always kind of been us too. But yeah.
That's pretty dope. Now, so you joined this volleyball club. What age was that again?
Well, I started playing volleyball around 7, and I joined this club at 13.
Okay. So at the age of 13, you knew like, hey, I'm a beast. I'm Paige Beck. I could do work. And you was out there playing at a pretty high level. Am I getting that correctly? Like AAU or what?
Well, so I was a multi-sport athlete at first before I chose just to go with volleyball. I played softball and lacrosse. And then I also played volleyball. And then it came to a point where the club was like, all right, like it's volleyball or it's nothing. Like it's volleyball or you can choose to do whatever you want. And I was like, well, I'm actually kind of good at this. So, but I'm short. So I was like, what's the chances I really can play like Division I? Because when you're that young, you're watching college girls, they're all 6'4", 6'5".
Right.
Like, I mean, my teammates 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". So for me, I was like, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. If I feel like I'm not getting any better or if I'm not going anywhere within like 2 years, then I'm going to call it quits and I'm just going to be a normal person.
Yeah. Now,
But yeah, I just.
Do you have any
I
siblings? Is it just you, or do you come from a sports family?
I have 2 half sisters, and then I have a stepbrother and a stepsister.
Hi, sisters and brothers. Thank y'all for watching. All right. So now, what made you decide to leave Ohio? To me, it seems like, 4th largest city in the state, and you got a big family surrounding you. So now, what made you decide to go to the University of Buffalo?
Well, when I was doing my recruiting process, I actually didn't get reached out by any Ohio teams, which I was
Really?
like, yeah, weird, because Ohio is a very hot spot for volleyball. So it's strange, but I talked to the head coach at the time was Blair. I talked to her up at University of Buffalo. I went and visited, and I was like, it's only 5 hours from home. I was like, it's not too far, not too close. So, and they have a really good program for what I'm doing. So I made my move.
All right. So you chose Buffalo, and what was that transition like, going to a total different planet almost? New York is so different from Ohio. What was that transition like for you, especially walking in as a freshman?
Yeah, so I came in by myself. I was the only freshman. I was on a team with all juniors, seniors, so they made me adapt really quick. I didn't really have a choice, but I came in. I felt like I fit in pretty well. And then, like I said, with the city, like Bills Mafia is crazy. So, I think, yeah, the first week of their season, I went to a game in 2018, and I was like, all right, this is overwhelming, but it's fun. So, yeah.
It's funny you talk about coming in as a freshman, and I see this big smile on your face, but your years there haven't been exactly easy, right? Tell us a little bit about some of these coaching changes you've been through since arriving on campus.
Yeah, so when I came in, my head coach was Blair Brown. She's a 4-year NCAA champion at Penn State, and she also played professionally. And that's who I kind of came in with. And then Scott Smith and Adam McLam were my assistant coaches. And when I came in, I'm like, oh, like, this is awesome. Like, these are my coaches. Within a semester, Blair was gone. Adam was gone. My strength coach, Mike Snowden, he's at Alabama now. I was so close with him. He was gone. So all of them left. Scott, I'm still really close with Scott. He moved into the head coach spot, and we picked up David Beck as an assistant, and we kind of had another assistant spot kind of going through some changes. But now we have Delaney Gallagher, who's from Ole Miss. So she's pretty cool. Our strength coach actually just left about 2 weeks ago, and he went to Oregon State. And now we have a new strength coach. So we're kind of adjusting to him. He's only been here for about a week.
Now David Beck, no relation, huh? Is that?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
Not at all.
So now you major in exercise science, right?
Yes.
But you're a personal trainer as well. So now are you doing personal training just on the side, or is that like a hobby, or is that just like you're like, hey, this is where I plan on going?
So when NLI came out, I decided I've wanted to do personal training for a while. I decided to sell online programs, which I don't think have the same effect as in person, but with my schedule, it's really the only thing that works. But yeah, and then once I'm done with volleyball, I'm gonna go and more seriously with it, more with the sports side.
Okay, and I was going to talk about NIL because name, image, and likenesses, because I saw your page and it looks as though you've already got the attention of some businesses. Tell us a little bit about some of the brands you represent and how you came across getting these NIL deals.
Yeah, so my main sponsor is Grip Armor, which if you don't have it, go get it.
What is Grip Armor?
Yeah, it's a liquid hand chalk. So when you're doing like heavy lifting and stuff, it stays on your hands. It's an antibacterial, so it came out during COVID. So when the gyms were all germy and gross, they basically came out with an antibacterial liquid hand chalk. It stays on your hands for more than one lift, which like, I don't know if you guys work out, like the powder chalk, like it comes off in one. I
do what you talk about.
Well, powder chalk comes off easily. Liquid chalk, it stays on for a lot longer. It's nice. But the Grip Armor is my main sponsor.
I was just making fun of myself. I know what you're talking about.
No, you're good.
I see them all the time. I see the gymnastics people, they hitting their hands, so they would have they would have that kind of talk instead of the other one. Any other?
I mean, LeBron James.
Yep, there it is, right? Amen, right? So what other brands? Is that the main one, or is there any other body you represent?
That's my main one right now.
Okay.
I've been reached out to about a couple others, but I don't want to brand anything that isn't a part of like what I believe in and what I'm a part of. So like I'm not gonna brand a mascara company because it have to do with personal training.
Now, did Buffalo help you out any with this process, or is this just something that you sat down with somebody in your family, or you kind of thought it through? Because that sounds like a very intelligent statement, doesn't it, Kevin? Like somebody saying, "Hey, I'm not touching stuff." Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, me being 21, it didn't matter what it was. Hey, cut the check, let's go. But it sounds like you handling this power responsibly, and you being a little bit more meticulous about the deals you accept. Am I kind of reading that right, or?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right, so last thing, and I don't want to get too emotional, but you got a story, as all of the 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 athletes and entrepreneurs and stuff have a story, and you came on here with a heavy heart. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, and a little bit about your story and what you're trying to accomplish with your friend in 𝐸𝐸.
Yeah, so my teammate Monica, she's one of my best friends on the team. We're graduating together. She's just the sweetest soul. You know, our team got sick, like just your main sickness, nothing you would think about. She did get sent to ICU with strep originally, and it turned into septic shock and then organ failure and then infection to the blood. And eventually it got to a point where her muscular tissue was being attacked, and it ended up being she got amputation above the knee on both legs. So with that being said, she's going through a lot. She's still in ICU. She's awake, so she's taking it step by step. But she's gonna need a lot of help. I know, like, I wanted to come on here. I wanted to promote her. She still has a GoFundMe. It's in my bio on my Instagram. I mean, it's on UB Volleyball everywhere. We're trying to get NCAA to share it. She's in People's Magazine right now. But this is something that happens to 3 out of every 100,000 people.
So this is like lightning striking almost.
Yes, this is rare. She went into like a life-threatening occasion within 24 hours. Something that like nobody, she's 23 years old. No 23-year-old like experiences that. So especially when it comes to an illness. So yeah, if any help, honestly, she needs donations. She's going to be $1 million in debt for the rest of her life just to take care of herself. So we're trying our best to raise some money for her through the GoFundMe. And obviously just support in general is great for her and the life that she has for her.
Now, how have you and your teammates been handling this? It seems, I know we're in season right now, but that seems like quite a bit to handle, you know, having a friend go through that type of situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first 2 weeks were very emotional, very heavy-hearted, a lot of crying, a lot of, for me, it's alone time. Yeah. So, you know, so just trying to cope with that. As we got into season, it just became, volleyball was a distraction. So it helped us, and like, it made us realize like, she can never do this again. Like, we have to take full advantage of the opportunity we are being given. And I know even for me, I was like, okay, it's my senior year. I have 1 year left. And with COVID, I have this 5th year option. I'm like, do I keep playing? Because I know like now, like I'm taking what I'm doing for granted. So it just gives you a whole different perspective. And it went from sadness to support to, I mean, before every game, me and my teammate Kendall hold her jersey up while they're calling the lineups. We do everything we can to make sure that she's still there, present with us.
Yep. Kevin, I'm going to give it to you, but I do want to say this. You can find the GoFundMe at hashtag #1for Mon. hope for a better tomorrow. Right now, they have seemed to accomplish about $125,000 out of a $250,000 goal, which $250,000 is not even close to the numbers that we really need to be talking to. But definitely SLT Nation, let's go out, let's support them. Remember, that is hashtag one for Mon. Hope for a better tomorrow. Just put that in the search on the GoFundMe website, and you'll be able to participate and support Paige Beck and her teammate Monica.
Well, if I hit these numbers tonight, Paige, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm
for sure.
Yeah. All right. So, Paige, you heard of the basketball game 2K, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say that 2K made a volleyball game.
Mm-hmm.
What would your rating be? And remember, 99 is the highest that you can get.
Oh, geez. As an overall player or for my position?
Overall player.
I'm gonna take myself down a little bit. I'll say like an 85.
Hey, that's pretty good though. If you ever play 2K, 85 is a solid player. It's not like the top 20, but 85, I can play with them.
Well, B-John, I couldn't shake her earlier during the initiation, so I tried to catch up on this, and I still
pretty good one.
Yeah, I still failed. All right, so you're in New York, and like he said, you're from Ohio. So how do you balance school, volleyball, and family?
Yeah, so my mom comes up here a lot.
Really?
Not as much as what my freshman sophomore year. But she likes to visit. I mean, Buffalo's a great city. It's fun. It's there's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of places to see. And we're right by Niagara Falls. So yeah, she likes to come up here. I'm my mom's only child, so it's nice. When it comes to volleyball in school, honestly, that's still something I work on day to day. It's tough. Like, I go straight from, and my daily life is just practice, class. Right now I'm doing an internship with our UB strength staff. So then I go to that, and then I'm here by like 6 p.m. and making dinner for me and my roommate. And yeah, it's a lot to balance, but honestly, I'd rather be busy than bored.
You make the dinner for you and your roommate?
Yeah.
Well, I can wait till
Can you cook, Paige?
I do.
All
right. So I can't wait to ask that last question. All right. So what is something that volleyball has taught you that you can use off the court?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. You might actually got me here. Honestly, I think just drive in times of failure. I know for me, a lot of time, especially in D1 sports, everyone's as good as you. Every year, everyone's good. So, in high school, in club, I got all Ohio. I got all these honors. I had accolades. Like, I look good. Like, I came to college, I was like, wow, everybody can do this, Yeah. So going in and just knowing, like, I actually have to, not that I didn't compete before, but knowing I have to compete for a spot every single day compared to in high school, you might get on a roster and you're the only person in that position. So coming in here, 4 girls are in the same position and you have to fight for a spot every single day, and knowing that every single day is not going to be your best day. So just having the drive to go into practice the next day, or even you fail an interview, what are you going to do? Never get a job? So like, it just makes all of that make sense.
See, that's why I wish my daughter had played athletics the way. I mean, that right there is just crucial. I think that's a crucial skill that you're going to take with you no matter where you go. It's going to make you successful. That's awesome.
Okay, so Paige, this is the part of the show where I get in your business, okay?
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Yeah, so have you seen the movie Love and Basketball?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know any volleyball love story, so just go with me.
Okay.
All right, so let's pretend that you are Monica Wright. Is there a Quincy McCall in your life right now?
No.
Well, let me ask this question, B. Jones. On one of your pictures, maybe I was looking wrong. I thought I saw a ring on that finger. I was looking. I saw a ring. That's why I had to ask.
I think the image is just flipped from the camera.
That was the other hand.
Someone asked me that before, and I was like, no. That was just the orientation of the camera. Yeah, I know what picture you're talking about, though.
That is crazy.
So Go ahead, B.
I'm just saying, do the guys in Buffalo, are they aggressive, or are they just...
Are they blind? I mean,
we're talking about Bill's Mafia, and I mean, yikes.
I mean, a lot of New York people are aggressive because most of them are from New York City.
But you ain't feeling that. You ain't vibing with it.
I don't think it's that. I think I just, it's just not something I've been worried about. Like, I've been so busy. I mean, I've talked to people here and there, but nothing that, I always think in the long run, like, okay, I'm going to move away.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Are they going to move with me? Probably not. Like, so it's just, I don't know. I haven't really taken the time to really get into all that. But trust me, every single time I go home, my mom is like, where's your boyfriend? And I'm like,
yeah, we're gonna be the same way. And what's funny, we did have a young lady on one of the episodes. She's from Cali, and she met a guy in Australia, and she said, if you want me, you have to go to California with me. And he did. So Paige, don't limit yourself. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
May put that ultimatum out there.
Yeah. Hey, B Jones, it's time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode's Game of Championship Rounds. Paige, Kevin, and I take this time of every show, and we go at it. We go tit for tat. We challenge each other, and we use you as the host now, right? So you will be calling on the shots. Have you ever played the game called Would You Rather?
yes.
All right, well then, if the rules of this game is very simple. Both hosts will present an option. You select one of those options. Whichever option you select, that host will accumulate a point. First host to 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this Game of Championship Rounds. All right, Paige, here we go. I will go first, Kevin, because oh wait, did you win the last one? Because you gave me an ugly look. I don't know why I feel like I won the last one.
And you did win the last one. You were flexing, I think.
That's right. I flexed very
little
hard
up in there. That's how I remember.
Yep. And for those of you who are keeping up with the score at home, the score right now is 46-39. So I am catching up, but I still got a long way to go. So I'm calling on Paige Beck right now. I'm wearing your colors. I picked this just for you, Paige. I said, hey, I got to put on the blue one
too. It's just I couldn't get the white. I mean,
all right, Paige.
You start.
All right, here we go, Paige. All right,
yeah.
So here we go. All right, Paige. So would you rather coach the Olympic team for the rest of your career, or
would you rather play once in the Olympics?
Oh, wow. Play once in the Olympics.
Hey, hit my music. Not that one though. Thank you, BJ.
I gave you some love, man. We'll come up with you some buttons, because I almost wanted to. There you go. I'll do that for you when you win, Kev.
Whatever. All right. So round 2. Would you rather get hit in the face trying to make a play and make it on the not top 10 on ESPN, or
would you rather trip and fall in a nationally televised game trying to make a dig?
Do I get the dig?
Yes.
Or do I just trip and fall?
No. Oh, well, no, you don't get the dig. But
I'd rather be hit in the face.
On top and make the ESPN not so top 10?
I get hit in the face all the time and I don't make ESPN top 10, so yeah.
Goodness.
Sorry.
No, Paige, you have nothing to apologize. You're doing great. This is one of my favorite episodes of ever.
I'm trying to turn the page. All right, so round number 3. Go, Kev.
Would you rather fast forward 5 years and see where you are, or
would you rather go back in time 5 years and be a high school senior?
Oh. Oh, he's gonna hate me. I'd rather go forward 5 years. I had a good volleyball career in high school and everything, but I did not like my high school. I didn't have a very good high school experience, so I think I'd rather go forward 5 years.
Paige, I'm very disappointed in your performance, but it's your world and I'm just a squirrel. Congratulations, Kevin. You now have accumulated 47 wins. Kevin, we getting close to 100 games, man. I'm going to catch you by the time we get to 100 games, though. That's my work. So y'all keep up. Keep watching the show. We got some more stuff coming. But Paige, we're running short on time here. We've had a little fun. but the title of the show is You Got Next. All right. So tell SLT Nation, what does the future hold for Miss Paige Beck?
Yeah, so basically, I'm going to finish my senior season. I'm actually moving down to Miami, Florida in January. I'll be working at Locks Performance, owned by Manny Machado.
What?
Yeah.
The baseball player?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be working there kind of as an intern / kind of helping with the volleyball programs there, and just learning from all the people there. They're super educated, super smart. Nick Soto will be like my mentor, who's also the other co-owner of it. After that, I'm going to grad school to get my master's. Still to be decided where I'm going. I am taking a 5th year, yet to be determined where I'm going. Unfortunately, UB doesn't have my master's program, so I can't stay.
Do we have the opportunity to announce a commitment on air here?
I don't have one yet.
Okay. I was about to say, let's do it.
Yeah. I want to complete this season with the rest of the girls I have here. This season's really special to us with Monica, so I'm going to wait till after season to get in all of that. I have plenty of time. So
You got time.
Yeah. I'm going to take my 5th year, go somewhere, get my master's, and let life take me from there.
So when you look back in 15, 20 years from now, you show your kids this episode of You Got Next, what will mom be doing at that time? Will you be a trainer, or what are you going to be doing then?
Yeah, so I really am into strength coaching for college and elite athletes, but I'm also really into the business side. So I'm kind of conflicted. I'm going to get my master's in sports management. I've really looked into sport agency. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like once I get my master's, I'm just going to pull the trigger on one of them.
I can see you managing, because you're tough, you're gorgeous. You can walk into the the boardroom, and you're gonna be able to get them. Matter of fact, I think we got our manager right here on the hook, Cam. Go get that degree, and you got your first clients right here at Sports Life Talk. We're gonna need you to get us to some big places.
So Paige, besides IG and Twitter, where else can the SLT Nation find you?
Honestly, I do not like going on social media that much. Instagram is my main way. I have a TikTok, but I use it as a joke. I don't really use it seriously. Other than that, I use Snapchat, but I have you know how it shows like your best friends? I have 2 because I never use if you don't text me, you're probably not gonna get an answer from me. So I'm too busy. So yeah, that goes into the whole not having a boyfriend thing.
Yeah, right.
They go to your page, I'm pretty sure. Hold up, let me ask you. That ain't
gonna last long.
No, let me ask you this. Do you have any athletes or anybody that tries to slide in your DMs on Instagram?
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna give it to them right now. All right. So Paige, do you have any shout outs?
Any shout outs?
Yes.
Yeah, show some people some love.
Of course. Obviously my mother. That is, I can never talk about her enough in a positive way. My mom, my coach Scott, he's been a huge person in developing me as a person, as a player. I have all my teammates, those girls, they have my back every single day, whether I'm happy or sad or mad. Just the UB staff in general has been my main, those people are getting me through it. And then also my best friend back home, Maddie, we've never gone to the same school since middle school. And we've stayed best friends. We did a little cross-country trip over the summer together. That girl, she can make me smile in days I didn't think I could. So those are probably my main shout-outs. I'm sure there's plenty more I'm missing, but those are my people.
All right, so Paige, you're a family now, and family looks out for each other. We need for you to do us a favor and find our next guest on our You Got Next series. So Paige, Who are you nominating?
I already told her this, but I said Mila Malik. She's one of my teammates. She's an outside hitter. She's from Wisconsin. She's a baller. She's great. She's awesome. She does amazing things. So, and I told her before, I'm like, dude, I'm telling them to pick you. So, yeah.
Well, you said Mila?
Yeah.
Mila, you got next.
Mila, we will be in contact with you. Paige, you are phenomenal. You are beautiful. You're smart. You're strong. You're compassionate. You're energetic. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You definitely got next. SLT Nation, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all rocking alongside of us. It's I don't know. If you don't get excited about these episodes, I don't know what will get you there. These stories are just great. We got great guests like her. We got more guests coming along. So listen, this is a second invitation. Tap that subscribe button. Let us know you're out there. Comment, like, subscribe, do it all. Right? Share it. Visit our flow code or our IG page. You can keep up with what's going on with us. We constantly post clips and things of that nature. We gonna keep pumping out amazing content to you guys. And Kevin and I go live with SLT Nation every Wednesday night at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can come and be a part of the nonstop ride. It is a no holds barred fun time, and we talk about everything: sports, relationships, fashion, food. It doesn't matter. We touch them all. Kev, right now you got a nice little command and lead. It's 46. I see you, bro. I'm coming for you, man. But I'm gonna let you close out the show. I thought 47. All right, 47.
Yeah, you know,
I'm gonna say 46.
Y'all know how to add Louisiana. Paige, thank you so much for rocking with us, and we're gonna do a weekend to help support your cause and get Monica's name out there and get the funding that she needs.
Yeah, and matter of fact, we will post this up on our page even before this show's aired. We're gonna post it up and let everybody know out there that we supporting that, so we can get our people behind it. And Sports Life Talk, we love y'all. Y'all take it easy, be blessed, stay safe, and take care of one another, because the world is becoming a crazy, crazy place. And we will see y'all again on the next episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.